This has been going on Twitter for a while, and Elon, love Elon, has taken definitely the side of Trump. We all know that by now because every tweet, is supporting Trump. He met with Trump, and Trump said if he wins, he will put Elon as the government efficiency czar. So we know what Elon did, right? When he bought Twitter for 44 billion, although it's worth only 20 now, let's say. But he's got so many of these billions that I don't think he cares, But the point I'm trying to make is, if Trump chooses Elon, is Elon going to do as the government efficiency police? Is Elon going to do what he did at Twitter? Meaning, you guys seen that picture, I'm sure. He walked into Twitter the first day after the takeover was over with a sink. He let go of like 5,500 coders, which were not doing anything. And is Twitter still running? I'm pretty sure it is. And I mean, I'm on it every day. I know it is. So, but then a couple of people came out this week and said Elon Musk's ideas about government efficiency are all wrong. All wrong. Political scientists say. Now, we know these political scientists or economists or academics are mostly lefties, right? Left wing. So, but I read the article. I agree with maybe 25% of it, of this headline anyway, because I think, right, there's something called ZBB. Okay, you guys should go check that out. Zero-based budgeting. If the government, a lot of companies use this, by the way, meaning they look at the revenue coming in and they don't spend more than what's coming in. Well, what are we doing as a government? We know what's coming in, but we just spend 50% more than what's coming in because we have long-term funded liabilities, we have social services, we have all these things in there, right? It's not just military and education and this and that. Although I do believe there's a lot of froth in there. I do believe there's a lot of fraud in there as well, which could be cut. And I don't think we need millions and millions and millions and millions of federal employees to run this country, okay? Personally speaking. So that's where I think Elon can come and do a Twitter with a sink, get rid of half the federal employees, because I don't think the government needs that many. As far as cutting programs, it's going to be difficult to push that through. And ZBB, though, if you it's called zero-based budgeting. Go check it out. Go Google it. I like it. That's how I run my house. I mean, if I didn't do ZBB, I will be in that credit card group that's going through the roof, right? Continuing with this, they said Elon Musk is on a mission to make the U.S. government more efficient. Now, this is under the premise that Trump is going to win, and this is under the premise that Trump is going to keep his word and give Elon the baton, saying, cut. As you guys know, it doesn't work like that. We have the House, we have the executive branch, but then executive branch can't do anything without the House approving it. So we have a long way to go in this. But I thought it would be an interesting topic to discuss maybe here and at your dinner tables. I think these are the topics, by the way, that you guys should be discussing at the dinner table with your friends at get-togethers, water coolers on Monday. Yeah, go discuss your football or whatever. But this is also super important. So Elon is saying he's going to he's going to go for deregulation. I'm not a huge fan of that, but let's go with that. And decrease spending in public appearances as he courts a role in potential second Trump administration. The billionaire evangelized about efficiency during a live appearance at the All In podcast, which I have watched. Please go watch it. It's on YouTube, All In podcast. In LA on Monday, suggesting he will draw on his business acumen to slash federal spending if chosen as the head of Trump's would-be government efficiency commission. So if I actually tweeted out yesterday and tagged Elon and Trump saying, are you going to use ZBB? Because I think they should. However, ZBB uses by a lot of corporations. Can a government be run as a corporation, though? I'm not sure. We have we're a federalist society. I mean, we have a lot of things in there that the government is necessary. Don't get me wrong. not everybody is as fortunate as we are. So, government needs to help the people. But are they actually? Or are they creating some sort of dependency? I don't know. We do have an opportunity to do a once in a lifetime deregulation and reduction in the size of the government. On that one, the second part, I agree. Size of the government. I don't think we need millions and millions and millions of employees to function. Musk said at the summit appearance. But two political scientists told Business Insider that Musk's desire to run the US government like a private business, why not? I I don't do what the US government does. If I did, I'd be bankrupt 10 times. An approach many private sector professionals have supported for decades. I agree. Whatever's coming in, spend it. But don't borrow it and spend it and then kick the can down the road and then the next guy takes over. It doesn't work like that. And look where it took us, 35 trillion in debt. Interest on the debt alone is 1.2 trillion a year now. What are we doing here? Isn't it foolproof, as the CEO might think? Musk did not respond, obviously. Musk has done 100 and 180 in support of Trump. We know that. He's definitely supporting Trump. I wonder if Kamala wins, if they're going to arrest him like they arrested Pavel in France. I mean, I don't know what's happening with that part of it, because Trump, I mean, Musk bought Twitter to unleash free speech. Supposedly Twitter was suppressing a lot of it because a lot of the people who were running Twitter were lefties. So I do see a lot of garbage on Twitter still, but I think it's really balanced now. Like unlike Facebook, your tweets don't get deleted, your posts don't get deleted because you're taking one side or the other. Both sides are, I think, getting equal play. My opinion. I could be wrong. But since Musk officially endorsed Trump in July, he's repeatedly posted on X about the need for government efficiency. That I 100% agree. In what form? ZBB form? Cut social services, or cut social security, or cut defense spending, for sure. Cut the foreign aid, get rid of all the fat. I know for a fact there is massive amount of fraud going on in our social services programs. Okay, cut that part. I think there's a lot to do. The idea that you can run the entire government as a business, it's just not designed that way, says Patricia Krauss. I don't know who she is, but if I do Google her, I'm pretty sure she's pretty lefty. A practitioner in residence of political science and public administration at the University of New Haven. Most professors are lefties. You have to work around our system of federalism. That part I kind of agree, but that does not mean there is not enough to cut and be more efficient as a government. And so we'll see. I'm very, very keen on seeing what Elon is going to do if he shows up, as if he has nothing else to do. He's running a $1 trillion car company, $1 trillion SpaceX. When I say trillion, that's revenue, hopefully one day, but billions of dollars. He's running the boring project, doing tunnels underneath. Twitter. Did I miss anything? When does this guy sleep? How does he function? I'm sure he has an amazing team around him, because I can hardly handle my son's soccer practices and doing 4 things that I'm doing at the moment, and none of it is life-threatening. This guy, I don't know how he does it. I really don't. But all my hats off to Elon. And I agree that the government's out of control, that everybody in Washington should be immediately fired, and they should learn the value of money. It's our money. We sent it to them. It's our tax dollars. We send it to them. Not only they spend it before we even send it to them, they borrow like 2.5 trillion every year and spend that too. And where is that going? In a black hole? I don't know. This is bad. I don't mortgage my kid's future. Stop. Just stop.